Astronomy is basically a science of the stars, and astrology is the Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
I am doing just well. How are you?
I am good.
Good, that's wonderful. How is your day going?
Yeah, it's going awesome.
Nice, nice. So, did you go through the session notes?
Yes,
Okay. So, I read your description and you're a manifestation coach.
earlier I did that,
Okay,
but
okay.
currently I'm not doing.
Okay, so this topic is right in line with you. So, do you
Yeah,
know, yeah. So, do you believe in astrology?
not too much. Actually, earlier I believed it. So
Right.
when I believed it, I got lazy actually.
You got what?
Lazy.
Lazy. Okay. Why is
Yeah,
that? You thought everything would work out for you?
yes.
Okay. So, do you know anyone else who believes in astrology very strongly?
If I say in my family, my family member believed it. Sometimes
Okay.
means they are orthodox, means they are old. They are
Orthodox?
orthodox.
Yes.
Yes, they have a old belief, old system, so they believe it
Okay. Before we move forward, I want to ask you how you'd like to be corrected. Is it while you're speaking or after you're done?
while speaking.
While speaking. Okay. So, in your opinion, is it possible to predict the future with astrology?
No, not actually. It's all belief system.
Okay.
Like everyone, if someone believes in this, like it will happen, then it good means. If there is some good sign, means if prediction in the future is like it is in a good way, means it's a positive way. if
Yeah.
if in a positive way, then you have to accept it and you have to work upon that.
Okay.
But if it is like if anyone saying that it will happen in a like negative situation, like in the
Right.
future you will get means you will disrupt, you will something like that, some negative thoughts. So that time you must be aware and think about it, and uh, then you have to do accordingly.
Right. So you think that it's only valid as long as it's positive? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, actually, it's all about the belief system. If actually it happened in my case,
Right.
when I was preparing the government exam, so government
Right.
exam, and that time I saw news, zodiac horoscope of my zodiac
Oh.
sign. Okay, so that time
Zodiac.
zodiac. Okay, zodiac.
Yeah.
And that time I saw this, and I saw my zodiac sign that you will be get a job, you will get that kind of job in this place, and many type of things. So that time I thought that okay, means I will definitely get a job, so I have not to work upon that. So that
Right.
time I had 1 year, actually I 1 year I just believed on that horoscope, and I didn't work properly.
Right.
I didn't work, and as well as I just believed on that, and just sit like eating a food, like going outside, like chill out. But
Yes.
after 1 year, when means I gave the exam, I gave a lot of exam, but I didn't pass. So that day
Okay.
I realized that you have not to sit and you have not to believe that kind of things. If you believe, then you have to also work upon that. You have
Right.
not to like sit and think about that, like, oh, my future will be going to good, not
Be
happen
good
like this. Will be good,
will not be good.
will not be good.
Yeah.
So that time I realized, and that day I realized, and I just listened astrology and my zodiac sign, and I just I just put out the only positive things, and I just
Right.
don't only believe, means I believe also, and also work upon that.
Okay. Okay. That's wonderful. I think I want to point out a few things. You said horoscope. It's actually horoscope. It's just
Horoscope.
HORO. Yeah, horoscope.
Horoscope.
And
Okay.
and notice that you use the word means a lot. It is actually, if you, even if you're saying the word, it is pronounced means.
Means.
Yes, the E sound has to be sharper. It's means.
Means. Okay, it
Yes,
means.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Oh, and you said you have not to worry. I mean, have not to worry is not necessarily wrong, but you said have not to a couple of times, and you did not use the correct sentence structure here. It has to be do not have to. Have not to is not necessarily wrong, but do not have to is the correct way of saying it.
Okay, do not have to.
Right, right. So, are you familiar with palmistry,
Yes,
the reading of
I am.
palms? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, definitely. Actually, I didn't go to any palmistic, what I say, means that
Palmist.
person who,
Palmist. The person who
palmist,
reads it is, yes,
palmist.
palmist.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't go to the palmist to read my hands. So one of my means my aunt is one day when I was so small, then my aunt saw my hands, and she told me that you are like, you are going to be rich, you are like that kind of things. She read it, and she told me, but she is not like promise. So that kind of belief I set in my mind on that small kid. Actually, I was so small, so
Uh,
that kind of thing. Yes.
yes, yes, continue, continue.
Yes, that time I realized, and I just believed it, and just I'm believing that, yeah, I'm definitely in future I'm going to be rich.
Okay. So, a few mistakes I want to point out. When you're talking about your childhood, you're not small, you are young. I mean,
Okay,
small is, yeah, it's about the size of your body. Small is not necessarily the right way of saying it. Small kid is okay, but the right word is young. When I was young.
teenager. If I say,
When I was a teenager is also fine, or when I was in my teen years.
yes,
It's
yes, yes.
yes,
Okay,
yes. And you said I am believing. You said I grew up. When I was growing up, I am believing. You don't have to say it like that. When I was growing up, I kept on believing, because you're talking
okay,
about the
I
past. I am
accept.
believing is like, yes, I am believing is present tense. Either you say I kept on believing, or had the belief. So both
Okay,
of those things would be correct.
okay.
Okay. So do you know the difference between astrology and astronomy?
No, not.
Do you want to know what it is? Yeah.
I
So
want to know.
astrology,
You have.
yes. So astronomy is basically a science of the stars, and astrology is the study of the impact that the stars have on human beings. So astronomy is a scientific thing, and astrology is more of a philosophical thing.
Okay,
Yeah. So a lot of people mistake it when people are talking about astronomy. Sometimes people think astrology, and they get all confused. So basic
okay.
difference. Is there a crazy thing that you did believing in astrology? A lot of people get told to do this and that to fix their stars. Did you do anything of that sort?
I heard about this to my family. I
Right.
heard about there must be a alignment in the if stars align.
An alignment. A is a vowel sound.
There must be an alignment of stars. Like that
Right.
kind of things I heard about to my heard about heard to my
From.
parents. Heard
From.
from okay. Heard from my family.
Okay. So did you do anything in that reference? Did you do anything to fix those things? Is that
Mm,
any crazy
No,
story you have?
no, I didn't do because my parents also don't believe this because I
Okay.
saw many in many families like there must be wear black
Thread.
black yes black thread in the leg
Ankles.
where the yeah, where the that thread on the ankles and that kind of leaves. But I like there is some like if you feeling some dizzy and feeling weakness, then there are some uh, jadoo tona English what
Some
super
kind of, yeah.
some kind of
Sorry. You were saying, what did you say? Again, can you?
jadoo tona means you if
Okay,
you
some
do
kind
this
of, okay, okay, some kind of, wait, I'm not getting the word exactly, but sadhu. Some kind of,
superstition is
no, superstition is belief, but
another
some
it's a
kind of, yeah, it's a ritual maybe. It can be anything. It
yes
depends on
yes
what
yes
kind
yes.
of, yeah, yeah, some kinds of rituals they can
Yes,
be.
actually,
And
I saw to my family like everyone believing, but my parents never believed in these thoughts.
magical
He,
and mythical thing, yeah,
yes,
mystical
yes,
powers sometimes. It
yes,
depends on what exactly are you talking about.
yes. Actually, means if you feeling dizziness and if you feeling weakness, like someone nazar lag jana, that kind of
Yes,
word.
evil eye, evil eye.
Evil side, yeah. So that kind of many my family do some kind of things like told by the astrology or palmistry,
Okay,
numerology that person. But my parents didn't believe. He they all only believe on the word. They only
okay.
believe if you work something and if you do like by hard work and then it means that kind of thing.
Can I think we're about to end this session, so I just want to give you a
Okay.
short feedback. I think you're confident.